Baby.
Hey, Sauce, what's good, my boy? We back again, man. How's everything, my guy?
Mr. Baby, we are back. A lot has happened since what? Last 48 hours? Since we last talked. We are back. I told you we would come back. So, how you feeling?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well, man. We back, man. Real fast. I can see, you said last time we was gonna be back at it real fast. What you got for me this time?
You know I got some smoke for you. All right, so we want to talk a little bit about Meek Mills. He has some things going on. We want to talk about Lil Uzi. He supports the BBLs. We want to talk about Joe Buttons. He was walking around naked outside. And we want to talk a little bit about Lil Durk and his dad.
Yeah, man, it's 2025, man. The streets is heating up, man. I can see they already at it already, man. You got some Meek Mill smoke for me, some Lil Uzi, some Joe Buttons, some Lil Durk. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Let's start with your man, Meek Mills, a.k.a. No Diddy Gang. Meek Mills responded to a Guru prison inmate assault video. What do you think about that, Mr. Baby?
Man, that's nasty work, man. Shout out to Meek Mills, too. That's nasty work. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad somebody talked about it. I mean, no one really talks about those things, man. They never, ever, 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 ever really talk about these things. And I think, it's time that even on my platform that we need to start talking about things like that, too, because, these cops are nasty out there, man. I saw the footage. I woke up 2025 was wild to wake up to that. I guess some guy, I don't know really what happened. I don't know if he was wilding out last night on the out there in New Year's Eve or something like that, or prior a few days before that. But I did see that Meek Mills did post that. That was crazy. Now, when it comes to things like that, I feel like that guy and his family, they got to look for money, man. They're going to have to go for a lawsuit. I don't know where there is in, I guess, the police law book or the Constitution where it says that police could just kick people in the face and beat them down. And when I guess they had him in the room where he was going to be locked up and they was going to give him his, read him his rights and stuff. In the meantime, the cop is kicking him in the stomach, in the face, beating him up. That's crazy. So I was proud to see that Meek Mill stepped up and said something about that. Because, with all these gatekeepers and all this stuff like that these days, a lot of these artists don't want to step up and say things like this. So, yeah, I like the fact that Meek Mill said that. Sure. I don't know if there would be, charges or anything against those police officers. I would hope, they deserve all types of smoke that coming towards them. Like I said, you can't do that type of stuff to citizens. I don't know what Fam did. He could be he could have murdered someone. He could have got caught with a brick. He could have shot a cop. I don't know. All I know is from what I saw, that from what Meek Mills posted, was this guy violating this guy inside the jail. That's not cool, man. So I think that, and I hope that the justice system really, really, really takes a look at this and do what it takes. Because Meek Mills, it's obvious that's what he wants to happen. Because he wouldn't have put it on his page. Shout out to Meek.
Meek Mills. Diddy, do you think that whole allegations about the whole zesty stuff, do you think that is true, Shay? It's kind of crazy.
Man, I try to stay out of that, man. I I do talk about it a lot on the morning shows. The BBL Drizzies. The whole stuff with Diddy. Even with Meek Mills and stuff like that. But nah, man, I would never say that Meek Mills is zesty. He came from them parts of Philly that you got to be tough. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of homo thugs out there. Pause. You know what I mean? But I don't really sense that from me. You know what I mean? I just think that, just another guy that was playing Puff Daddy too close, befriending him and not knowing that all of these allegations was going to come across. Now, I know people probably feel as close as Meek Mills and Diddy was, you know what I mean? Because, he had the the No Diddy gang. So that's why I say was. People know as close as they were that, that they feel that he knows a lot about what went on in those cribs. So I don't know, man. I don't think Meek had anything to do with the baby oils and stuff like that. I think he might have drunk a couple Coco Losos. I don't know if he had anything to do with the baby oils. That's a fact.
Yeah, I agree. I like that Meek Mills is doing that. I hope they take care of that guy. So, your boy, Little Uzi, Mr. Philadelphia. Let's keep it in Philly. Little Uzi, he defends BBLs. If a woman wants to look better, I'm with it. How you feel about that, Shay Baby? You like BBLs?
Oh my God. Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Let me give you my input on that. Because look, I'm going to tell you, I'm not mad at the chicks that got the BBLs. I'm not mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm from New York. I come up from the 90s. I'm used to seeing chicks from the Heights and Harlems just with big butts. That's just bottom line. I'm used to seeing real big butts. So the BBLs, it's like, it's sort of like these guys with these audio tunes and all of this stuff right now. The young youth is used to trash music and audio tunes. It's sort of like the BBLs. These young dudes are used to chicks walking around now with fake chests and fake butts like it's an auto tune. You know what I mean? But the real facts is, I came up from the 80s and the 90s. We respected hip hop and no real bars and no real big butts. So no, we are not opposed and down and riding with the women that want to get BBLs. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with you, but I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to me, if once I find out you got the BBL, I'm kind of not interested anymore. It's sort of like getting a fake chain to me. You know what I mean? Or like a fake hair. The fake eyelashes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just fake. You know what I mean? Like a nigga that got a baldy. Y'all joke on Busta Rhymes for going and drawing on his hairline and all of that, and doing all of that, putting fake hair in his, putting fake afros in their hair and everything, because they got the baldy, right? But y'all ladies want to walk around with BBLs, fake chest, fake hair, fake eyelashes, nasty work. You know what I mean? Leave Busta Rhymes alone. He's just chilling. Now y'all want to joke on Busta. We should be joking on 99% of the chicks that's running around these streets, if you want to keep it real. No, I'm just playing. But Busta Rhymes, yeah, leave Busta alone, man. Busta's one of them dudes.
So you're saying you support females with the BBLs?
Nah, AI. Nah, AI. I'm against it, AI. I'm against it, AI. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't hate on the women that have it. That's fine. Like they look good with it. It's to each his own. I'm just saying, me, I want the natural thickness. That's a fact. But Lil Uzi's a young dude. He's used to the BBLs and all that, like I said. You know what I'm saying? So that's a fact. So, I guess Lil Uzi's feeling the young wave, I guess.
Yeah, that's wow. Busta Rhymes painted on crazy. So, want to talk about Joe Budden's. Joe Budden's charged with allegedly creeping on neighborhood while naked. This is definitely crazy.
Oh, my boy, Uncle Joey, Joe Buttons. Yo, look, man, I don't know, man. They say Joe Buttons, I think they said he was sleepwalking, things like that. Like, come on, man. I don't know what the real cause what that was with Joe Buttons, but that was crazy, man. Just the neighbor recording it, giving it to TMZ, calling the cops. That's nasty. Go outside, open the door. Yo, Joe, you all right? Yo, Joe, you need some help? You know what I'm saying? If I'm Joe neighbor, I'm opening the door. Yo, Joe, you all right, fam? I ain't recording them, putting them on the gram, trying to get views. Nasty work. If I'm Joe Buttons, I'm going to the neighbor. I'm tight. I might even sue her. You my neighbor. You pulling out the phone. You giving them the camera that's on the shit that you can watch on your phone, your front doorstep thing. You giving them all of that, watching me sleepwalking, all of this, putting on TMZ and get me locked up. I don't like this, man. Where is the hospitality from the neighbors? How you calling the cops, recording them, instead of just saying, yo, Joe, you all right? That's the problem I have. People want to see people fall. They wanted to see Joe Buttons get locked up and be all over TMZ. They wanted the views badly. That's nasty work, man. I don't ever want to have no neighbors that treat me like that. If I got neighbors, I want them to say, Shay, you all right, fam? Because I doubt I will be walking around butt naked, sleepwalking in the streets. But hell, I sleepwalk sometimes too. But I only go about a couple of inches. I don't go outside butt naked and all of that. I wake up in the bed, notice I'm out the bed, I jump back in it. That's a fact. So I don't understand why he was outside and all of this butt naked. That was some heavy sleepwalking if they say that's what it was. You know what I mean? But you nasty neighbors, y'all should have helped Uncle Joey out, man. Instead of shitting on him and throwing him on the gram and on Twitter and all of that nasty work. Now he gets locked up. Nasty.
I mean, walking around the neighborhood naked, it's kind of weird. But we'll see what happens. Hope he doesn't have to go to jail for a long time for that. So, Lil Durk's dad, he slams the U.S. government over murder for hire charges. It's mighty strange, he says. Do you think that's strange?
Yeah, AI, it's crazy for Durkio out there, man. It's nasty for Durkio, I can't lie. You know, when it comes to Durkio, you know, he had a father who did time. We all know Durkio came up from them trenches. You know, I watch a lot of Trenches News too. Shout out to Trenches News. Trenches News gives us a scoop and a rundown on everything that's going down with that dude. But yeah, AI, definitely, man. He, you know, Durkio came from them parts, and you know, his dad did, I think, maybe 20-something years. So, you know, that's why his dad is saying this, man. You know, he thinks that the case looks wacky. You know, the father's not feeling none of this because he's been through this type of situation before. So now the dad, I don't know if he can say much, man, because I don't know if his word is bond. And, you know, even on the internet, even on into the courts and anything. You know, this is a man that just came home from a 20-something year bid, or maybe longer than that. They looking at him the wrong way, probably. Now your son's looking at doing the chair or getting life. Is bad. I think the father probably should sit back and not say anything, to be honest with you. You know, nothing against him because I'm a father too. I know you want to speak up and you want to help. But in his position, I don't know if this is, you know, if he can help Durk in this situation. You know what I mean? Now, Durk got a lot of bread. You know, he don't got no Diddy bread, but he got enough bread to, you know, that he could, you know, keep some hope for some time. But, you know, once they deny bail, you know, once they come and get you, you know, once they, you know, tie off all ties and you leaving the country and making sure that they got all ties on you, you're pretty much finished. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Diddy and Durk got a good shot. Now we just saw Young Thug beat it. Young Thug's situation was a little bit different though, because Young Thug's situation was he was like kind of coming off artist that kind of, you know, YNF Lucci, whatever his name is, you know, they just put him away. So, you know, this was a situation where they didn't want to, you know, he was coming off a guy that just got put away. So, you know, they were going to look at Young Thug thing a little bit. You know, they couldn't put two guys away back to back like that. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug had good lawyers. You know, yeah, it seems like his whole team has snitched and he still walked. So, you know, I feel like Young Thug was just in the right, you know, was in the right, his case was in the right time. You know what I'm saying? Durk's and Diddy coming right off the Young Thug case and them letting him out is going to be tough for them to let these two out after they just let Thug out. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I feel like those guys, they trying to set examples for them. Now, drill music. Drill music is causing a lot of harm in the hip hop culture and in the black communities. So of course they looking for ways to stop all of this, to let these kids know, okay, you want to rap about this, you want to rap about stuff that you did 5-6 years ago, we will put it together and we will find you. And this is what's happening with Durk, I think. You know what I mean? Now you got this OTF Jam dude who they said that was snitching on him. Now the word is out that he wasn't. I don't know what's going on with this case, man. I just hope Durk could get out of this and he'll be okay, man. That's just basically it, man. I don't wish that on no black man. You know, I actually like Durk. I used to watch a lot of Durk. I used to watch a lot of Chicago, my man that got murked too, the dude that shot the videos, man. Zach TV. I used to watch a lot of that stuff, man. 2013, 14, 15, when it all started, I was on it. I was watching everything. Watching these kids commit these crimes, jump on Twitter real fast. And the thing is, these niggas was getting 3 or 4 retweets at this time. So when I'm watching these guys are not famous yet. These are regular niggas in the hood creating crimes. That's a fact. Shout out to Chicago.
Honest opinion. Do you think Lil Durk's gonna have to do some serious time and talking about him joining a chair or eating them lights? What do you think?
You know what, AI? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Durk, he gonna have to do that time. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I just feel like, you know, they trying to set example for Durk, man. And I feel bad for Durk, man, because Durk, it seemed like he was peer pressured by these dudes, man. These dudes, you know, these dudes were savages and these dudes had no lives, man, but to drill. You know what I mean? Or go to the concert with Durk. You know, their whole lives was drilling and being hype men on stage. So of course, you know, they need to continue the nastiness because they want to keep the buzz alive. That shit is nasty to me, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That's disgusting work. You know, a guy gotta, you know, once you make it out the trenches, you know, off the nasty work that everybody else did. Now, I don't even know how you clean it up because the record sales that you're promoting is all this drama and all of these shoot 'em up, kill, and all of this drill music. So it's gonna be hard for Durk, man. You know, even his last record that he put away 2 months ago, I'm still playing it, Monetize. If you listen to the record, Monetize, this is 2 months ago. The record comes out like a week before he gets locked up. He's drilling to death on that record. He's monetized. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. It's tough, man. Lil Durk is going through a tough situation. That's a fact, man. 100%.
Yeah, man, things is getting real crazy out here in these streets. We gonna have to see what happens with Lil Durk and Diddy. You know, me and you, I want to thank you too, man, for locking in with me. And you know, I cashed out you the money and everything already. So you're already ready to roll. So me and you are locked in, man. I want to thank you, man.
Nah, AI, it's always love, man. Listen, look, AI, let me tell you. If I could come, I'm ready to lock in, man. You know, you gonna live longer than me, fam. So I gotta get all these interviews in, my dude. You know what I mean? 100%. AI, man, appreciate you, my boy.
No shade anytime, man. When I came to the game, I said I only want to interview you. You are who I want to talk to. So I'll see you soon. You know these guys are always doing something. I'll see you real soon.
Yes, sir. Your boy Shay Baby.